You're gonna love this shrimp ceviche recipe. Whether you're a seasoned chef or an at-home amateur cook, this is a recipe that looks really impressive on a plate but isn't that difficult or expensive to prepare. So it's really great, especially if you're on a diet. It's very light, it's very refreshing. One of my favorite things to eat and enjoy at a restaurant or at home. The recipe is in the description, so go check that out if you wanna make it at home. Let me know in the comments if you do. And before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can join me every week for my new recipes. So the key here is to make sure everything is finely minced. So we have red onion, we're gonna finely mince that, and then we're gonna have some English cucumber also finely minced and some fresh cilantro. You can optionally add in some chilies if you want to spice things up a bit. I'm leaving them out just because I don't particularly care for them. But here we have our shrimp. Make sure they're peeled and deveined and cleaned off. You can use fresh shrimp, but if you don't have them, you can use frozen shrimp. Just make sure they're cleaned and fully defrosted and you get rid of any excess defrosting liquid. You want to cut your shrimp into rough-sized chunks, and then we're going to use the juice of 1 lemon and 1 lime, which is going to cook the shrimp for us as it sits in the fridge for about 45 minutes to an hour. Make sure you salt and pepper this mixture before it goes in the fridge, and after it's had time to fully cook in the fridge, you'll see the shrimp has turned white. It is cooked through, which is amazing. The acidity from the lemon and lime is what does that here. We have some fresh avocado, nicely minced as well, just tossing that in, and that is it for the ceviche. Again, you can add in some chilies if you want and plate it up however you like, or just keep it in a bowl and dip some chips in it. I like to get fancy with things and plate it here using a ring mold, cleaning up the plate and adding some fresh cilantro and maybe a little bit of green chili sriracha around the sides just for some fun amped up plating. But that's it, my friends. Easy, delicious shrimp ceviche. And with a couple extra steps for the plating, this looks like something you'd get at a high-end restaurant, and you made it at home, not spending that much money and not taking that much time. That's why I love it. It's simple, it's fresh, and it's really delicious. Once again, the recipe's in the description, so make sure you check that out because you are going to want to make this. And I will say, if you don't have fresh shrimp, you can use frozen. That is actually what I used for this one, and it turned out wonderfully. And it's honestly like wonderful, delicious, balanced, acidic from the lime and lemon juice, creamy and fatty from the avocado, fresh from the cilantro and cucumber. It's so balanced, it's so impressive, and honestly, if you were to serve this to somebody, they would think you were a professional chef. So you gotta try this at home. Once again, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Leave me some comments, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys next time.